God proclaims today that I will ensure that you obtain the full advantages of what I purchased for you via my sacrifice on the cross. The Father insists that the stripes will not be fruitless. Every cell and strand in your body will function as efficiently as it can. The Father declares that the blows inflicted on me have shielded you against innumerable attacks by the enemy. May the burden of every concern, source of stress, bewilderment, and despair be lifted from you, just as the crown of thorns that pierced my brow is lifted. On this day of resurrection, may you live a restored and rejuvenated life. The resurrection is already happening in your life, rather than being something that will happen in the future. The Father proclaims that He is elevating you, erasing any doubt about what my blood has already paid for on your behalf. Stop the agony. Put an end to your emotional agony. Put an end to the nighttime weeping. Eliminate any feelings of loneliness, seclusion, or disaster. The Father, coming from the throne, says, "Enough! Rejoice, for the payment has been paid, and you have now obtained possession. From this day on, the grandeur that was once mine will be bestowed on you in a new domain. You will receive the full benefit of all of my commitments to you." According to God, it is necessary to treat others as you would like to be treated. This is more than a moral guideline, it is a spiritual reality. By releasing, forgiving, and blessing people, you not only bring peace and healing to their life, but also to your own. Celestial treasures can be obtained by individuals who choose to show unearned love to others. The Father shows affection for individuals who are not normally thought of as lovable. Adore those who do not deserve it. Admire those who are unappreciated and don't expect anything in return. By embodying my character and energy, you will draw numerous gifts from all aspects of life. The Father maintains that love is infallible, and by displaying my love, you will overcome failure and enter into a profound meeting in the throne room. Today, God announces that I nourish with my whole and undivided being. The Father declares that you will be entirely restored. I will restore your broken and shattered state by infusing you with my full essence, curing you and removing any distortions or impediments in your path. You've been experiencing restlessness and inner conflict as you struggle with your identity and purpose. The Father says, "I am informing you that I will create everything anew. You will no longer be impacted by nature or nurture, or their absence, and will instead evolve into a completely new and distinct species." According to Christ, the Father claims that you were created in the image of my Son, completely formed and without flaws. The Father confirms that I am being formed and influential in you, and that this process is free of pain. I endured the agony on Calvary. You don't have to go through the difficult and demanding process of emotional and physical recovery, since I am the source of your wholeness and the beginning and end of your new life and soul. This transition occurs in the current moment. Today, God declares that He is carrying out a certain mission on earth. You are an essential component of that assignment, which requires you to perceive and grasp my voice expressions. My discourse has a direct influence on the quality of your stroll with me. I do not separate myself from your life. I have a divine purpose for you, and I want you to listen intently and obey what you hear. Through introspection, you will carefully perceive and absorb all of the things I am giving to you. Resist the temptations of earthly distractions that may obscure my spiritual calling within you. You have a divine purpose for your life. Designate this day as one for listening. I selected and designated you. Listening provides some satisfaction, but taking action and following my counsel provides even more. Unleash your voice and become my global advocate. Ensure that your spoken and demonstrated acts reflect the great power and strength that I have in your being. By following my advice and instructions, You will find a fresh feeling of purpose and satisfaction in every day and moment as you connect your actions with my aims. God commands you to be patient and courageous today, my child. The Father encourages you to be courageous. Others' transgressions and the hurt they cause you are not permanent. I don't appreciate difficulty, grief, or troubles. I will bring it to an end, proclaims your God. Hardship lacks effectiveness. Avoid entertaining such ideas in your head. Religious folks who refuse to recognize the triumph of the cross spread misconceptions, causing tremendous and unneeded suffering in my community. The Father says that because I have already experienced the worst of human agony, I do not need to go through it again. Consume the vessel of compassion, pardon, and restoration, which includes emotional, mental, and physical healing. Exhibit firm commitment and remain cool, as each instance of patience speeds up your period of considerable progress. When challenged with ruthless and cruel people, respond with kindness and self-control. Avoid delaying the angel who is supposed to save you by pursuing vengeance on those who have wronged you. Do not postpone the action I have permitted to free you from the traps set by the adversary. Exhibiting compassion, joy, and tolerance in your heart, even for those who do not deserve it, will result in you earning the same rewards as those who are cherished and in line with my wishes. Walking in God's love, according to Him, does not entail letting others dictate how you respond to them. Sometimes a misguided understanding of religious morality leads people astray. This counsel indicates that you should allow others to wrongfully harm or undermine my purpose within you. I did not die to become a doormat or a target for others to throw insults at you. Pay listen to my voice, says the Father. I responded to the naysayers by emphasizing my power and competence. At the right time, I will assign you the job of speaking on my behalf. Otherwise, merely remain silent and maintain the poise that I attribute to you. Your righteousness in me works to safeguard you. You do not need the permission of religious authorities to accept the truth of my sacrifice, which resulted in your being. The Father encourages you to fully embrace humility and avoid justifying the boldness of the hope that I have instilled in your heart to stubborn and unyielding people. Today, God emphasizes that His love is evidence of His power in your life. Love is being created within you. The Father explains that sinless perfection is not the goal, as reaching it would imply a failure to recognize oneself with humility and honesty. I can get you to a perfect state. In my text, I said that you should strive for perfection, just as I am perfect. May the expression of perfection present itself in an unwavering state of love. The Father claims that love is an essential part of His existence, not just an activity. The presence of His love in your life represents the manifestation of His perfection within you. Allow love to take root inside you. There are no boundaries to what you can do once you understand your position in showing my affection for everyone in your area. I will make it easier for my plans to manifest inside you, so reinvigorating and authenticating your trust. The Father says you've indicated a wish for things to be changed and better. By cooperating with me today, you are helping to manifest my love. Today, God announces that His song is being sung over you. My music exudes elegance and brings comfort. Take refuge in the Father's words. You will not be disappointed. You will see my unwavering commitment and physical proof of my loyalty in your life. The Father assures you that He is on your side and will always back you. My song is a benediction hymn and an ode to a father's love for his darling child. I brought you into this world to experience my tremendous affection, and you are now surrounded by beautiful songs that can only be articulated by the celestial realm. The Father guarantees you that He will fill any void or shortcoming in your heart. May all of the negative repercussions of sin, the emotional suffering produced by rejection, and the long-term impact of hurtful memories be totally resolved, as declared by the Father. Allow yourself to be cleansed by the resonance of my voice, which is now reaching you and exposing the compassion and tolerance that I have purposefully decided to provide to you. I am capturing your heart with my lovely music and gently relieving you of any harsh criticism. My dear, I want to assure you that you are dearly loved. Today, I am determined to make my love for you real in your life. Today, God declares that He has bestowed upon you the attributes of gifting and character. When actions of giving and demonstrating excellent character coincide in your life, you create an open heaven. You've indicated interest in the look of an open heaven, and you'll soon have the opportunity to see it for yourself. Your request to be included in my actions on earth has been acknowledged and will be met. Are you ready for the next transformation? I am sending the celestial creature known as the Angel of Change to begin the process of transformation within you. By implementing internal change, exterior transformation will occur. By starting internal adaptation, I shall connect your heart with mine. You will learn fresh empathy for people who have previously frustrated you. As the Father has declared, you will develop a new and powerful enthusiasm for soul salvation beginning today. Submit to my heart, proclaims the Father, and the gifting that has eluded you will manifest and fall upon you as a garment of authority and growth. The Father says that this is your day, and He has chosen you to help advance His kingdom. Today, God declares that He will bring His distinct resonance to the universe and your existence. It is an oral stimulation that combines melody and harmony. You will meet unfamiliar people who, despite being strangers, will have a strong connection to my essence. According to my sound, the Father is leaving the world, and His message is reverberating in both yours and mine. There are no more tinkling cymbals or ringing brass. I will quell the pompous pride of those who lack empathy. Love defines my identity, rather than simply being an activity I take. The Father declares that my love is expressed within the framework of a relationship. As a result, I will place you in a new and renewed family founded on kingdom principles and beliefs. The common religious activities are becoming ineffectual, but alignment with the kingdom is taking root both in the world and in your own life. The Father encourages us to pursue these alignments because they are heavenly alignments that will break the isolation that my people have experienced, even while they are surrounded by great numbers. The Father announces that He is bringing happiness and unity to earth. You will learn about your tribe and obtain recognition from those in both your tribe and my community. Look for these alignments. You'll recognize them by the strong ardor flowing from my heart, which resonates and flames inside you as you congregate in both formal and informal situations. I am working on a new version of a Matthew 18 contract in which you will be granted unfettered access to everything on the planet. Today, God says that He has given you the ability to communicate in both human and angelic languages. Are you aware of your ability to speak 2 languages fluently? By allowing your spirit access to your brain's speech center, both heaven and earth will respond to your eloquent words. The Father tells you to open your tongue and surrender, acknowledging the spirit He has placed inside you. The human spirit acts as a conduit for the authority that I conferred upon humanity at the outset. After I rose from the cross, I transmitted that authority to you again through a bloody restoration. You possess both human and celestial linguistic ability. I have given you the capacity and authority to empathize in the imperceptible domain and transfer the imperceptible into the apparent. The Father says to open your mouth wide, and He will fill it. I will not simply occupy it with anything, but will occupy your lips with my essence, and via your words, I will unleash myself into every aspect of your life to aid in healing, restoration, and recovery. Today, God demonstrates His great and wide affection for you. Throughout your day today, I hope you realize that my love knows no bounds. As you listen to my speech and comprehend my thoughts today, remember that my goals for you are benevolent, not malicious. I will always be engaged and connected to you, never retreating or separating myself. Allow my love to impact your thoughts, and as I saturate you with my essence, let this love spill over to others around you. Unconditional and unbiased love. Love others freely, just as I love you. Despite multiple disappointments and failures, the love I have for you is still active within you and revealing itself in others. My love has the ability to purify and cleanse your mind of any impure notions. The Father declares that someone should be loved. Feel cherished and accept my affection, allowing you to love and care for everyone around you in the same way that I love and hug you. God invites you to laugh today. Your Heavenly Father urges you to laugh because you are extremely powerful and invincible on this globe. I have showered my favor onto you, and no hurdles will be allowed to derail my plans for your life. Do not let the intimidator's noise cause you to doubt my guidance. Maintain control of the tiller and apply pressure, for I am on your side and will never abandon or desert you. The Father proclaims that His strength is your nourishment. Every day, you are given a measure of heavenly favor. Immerse yourself completely in the resources I have supplied you with, without being concerned with the enemy's remarks or any negative news. I am the Supreme Being, and I will always come to your help, as I have in the past.